Right now, British Columbia is springing forward for the last time today. How their daylight saving time switch could pave the way for changes across the Pacific Northwest.
A cold front starting to move its way through the region is going to bring some intense winds today. I'll let you know how strong the gusts are coming up.
Plus, the Gonzaga Bulldogs are getting ready for March Madness, but first, they've got the WCC tournament, a preview of the tourney, and how you can get play-by-play starting tomorrow. Top of the morning to you, and thank you for joining us here on Up with KREM. I'm Brandon T. Jones. We've got Nicole Hernandez over in the Weather Center keeping us up to date, and we've got a weather alert day actually slated for today, Nicole. So what do people need to know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. We are under a weather impact alert today for wind. If you look at the temperatures, like if you were to just look at the 70, you'd think, oh my gosh, today's going to be absolutely perfect. But the wind is the big difference. Today is going to be a couple degrees warmer than we ended up being yesterday. Our high temperatures in the mid-50s here in Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, basically all of eastern Washington and North Idaho. Out in central Washington, some spots do still have the chance to be in the 60-degree range. But that weather impact alert, the reason this 56 doesn't feel like a beautiful, perfect day is because of our wind gusts. We're going to have 35 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts all day today. They're going to be quite gusty conditions. They last all day, but then they also bring in a cold front. So basically, we're going to change our weather pattern with all of this wind, and I'll explain that and what it means for your work week coming up.
Well, happening tomorrow, Seaport Airlines officially launching new round-trip flights from Phelps Field to Boeing Field in Seattle. The airline will have flights a day, 8 flights a day, and they'll cost around $300. The company flies smaller planes and says flying out of Phelps Field means no crowds and easier screenings for passengers.
It is going to be the fastest, easiest air travel experience that you've seen in 25 years. We're going to be bringing Seattle and Spokane closer together again, and we're thrilled to be inaugurating service here.
Well, Seaport Airlines says they plan to cater to business travelers. Well, big news, people in British Columbia. They just changed their clocks for the last time. That's because the province is adopting a permanent year-round daylight saving time, so they won't fall back again in the fall. The change is meant to improve overall health and provide an extra hour of evening light during the winter. 93% of British Columbians supported the move in a 2019 survey. Here in the U.S., Oregon lawmakers recently advanced bills to move to permanent standard time, but only if California and Washington do the same. All right, give it up for Sunday Fun Day, folks. It's the last day of the weekend, and maybe you're just feeling a little bit tired from the time change, but if you're looking for something to do, of course, we've got you covered here in your weekend What's Up. Today is the last day of the Spokane International Film Festival. They're showing a range of different movies. You can get tickets and learn more about the lineup on their website. And if you ever wanted to make bread, this is your chance. Today at 11 a.m., the Kitchen Engine is teaching you sourdough starter basics, and you get to make your own sourdough starter. You can visit the Kitchen Engine's website to sign up. Well, March is here, and for the Gonzaga Bulldogs, that means it's almost time to go dancing. But first, the Zags, they're getting ready for their final WCC tournament. The men play tomorrow night, and they have quite a bit on the line when it comes to seeding for March Madness. Andy Patton with Locked On Zags breaks it down.
The best case scenario for Gonzaga is truly a 2 seed. It truly is a 2 seed. It's very unlikely. I would put the chances of Gonzaga landing on the 2 line at 1%. It would require like the planets would have to align perfectly. The things that would need to happen. Number one, you got to win both these games. And frankly, you probably got to blast both of these teams. If it's Oregon State, Santa Clara, or San Francisco, whoever it is in the WCC semifinal game, beat them by 20. And then in the championship game, you probably need to win that game by 15 or 20 as well. Like in theory, the margin of victory is only going to make a minuscule difference, but the real human beings who are picking this, it's not computers, it's people, are going to value you more if you proved you're dominant and you proved your heads and shoulders above whether it's St. Mary's or Santa Clara that you play in that championship game. If you win both these games, if you win both these games, regardless of the margin, you will be 30-3 on the season for Gonzaga. Gonzaga will also be 7-2 in quad one games.
Well, for a full preview of Gonzaga's game tomorrow night, check out the latest episode of Locked on Zags. You can watch it for free right here on KREM 2+. And tomorrow, both the men and women's Zags teams, again, they'll be in action. And KREM 2's Caitlin Galloway, she's going to be down live in Las Vegas covering the Zags' last WCC tournament run before they officially join the Pac-12. Well, the State B tournament wrapped up yesterday, and one special story there we want to tell you about. Earlier this week, the tournament was filled with purple to honor Colfax boys head coach Reese Jenkins, who passed away from pancreatic cancer last week. People showed up for the Colfax girls team, and it was not just Colfax fans. Even their opponents wore purple to show their love and support for Coach Jenkins and his family. His daughter Allie plays on the girls team.
We've always been saying play for Reese. PFR, we all write it on our legs or on our wrist or something, and I think just keeping that in our head the whole time, it is a missing piece and it is different and it is weird, but just making sure that we're here, so we're going to play for him and remember him that way.
My son's on the team, and he came to me and said, Dad, we're just wearing the purple shirts as shooting shirts the rest of the season. Like, we're not wearing our other shooting shirts. And I got choked up and was like, that's freaking awesome.
It's almost that time. Tomorrow, our KREM 2 News family is welcoming a brand new team member. We can't wait to introduce you to KREM 2's new morning and noon weather anchor. Here's a hint for you, though. She's from this area and is looking forward to joining our weather impact team of meteorologists. See who she is tomorrow, starting at 5 a.m. on Up with KREM. And coming up, a woman diagnosed with an incurable disease in her 40s decided to give back. We talked with her husband about how he wants her to be remembered. Plus, microplastics, they're everywhere, including in our bodies. How a one-of-a-kind lab in the Northwest is breaking down the science behind them.